Sound. Alright, sound on Twitch. I think I see chat, but stream is dead. Click this link. I'll pin it. Click the link which is now pinned and you should go to the latest. You should go to the current stream. Alright. You just need to change the chat window apparently. Let's start the soundtrack. Are we there? Is there chat? Keep testing. No chat on screen. Okay, I see chat in Streamlabs now. Test the Twitch side. Okay, that works as well. Alright, as you might notice, the stream is now in 720p. I've lowered the bitrate a bit. Hopefully that helps. If it still doesn't help, then I guess we'll make an earlier end today. But I can't do anything else than this. Thank you Oshida BCF as well as SG Spook who subscribed during the exact moment that we went offline. Thanks for the 11 months. Alright, let me refill my cup of coffee. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not drinking enough coffee. I bet that's the problem. Okay, we'll wait a second or two to get people to rejoin. And to get me to fill my coffee cup. Was sound gone again, or was I just I muted the mic for a second? Please don't tell me. Audio back, okay, it was just me muted for a second. Ah no, the soundtrack should have been going on. So is there no sound on Twitch? Audio on both, alright. If it keeps persisting, we're just gonna end it. I've been spending more time worrying about my audio and stuff than worrying about the GLEBA enemies here, which is quite annoying. Right. If it's not the game, then I am muted. It is not going smooth today. I was saying my chat is appearing on screen pretty fast. You can scroll in the stream these days. That's a surprisingly hard sentence to say. We can refill 100 of these for sure, so let's grab another batch. I'm getting a little bit careless. Those guys are not waiting at all. Right, get out of here. Okay, we missed a couple. Right, we're shooting into the void. Alright, I guess we should try to get some systematical eradication in here a bit better. Because there was this one biter base over here. Oh, that had a strafer, so those guys are gonna come. This is definitely a bit riskier than the first method. Also, this raider is probably too close by. Looks like we're placing back those missing raiders later. So if I want to do this method, it's better to place the raiders second. Instead of having to worry about where they are located. This is a bad idea. It is surprisingly effective to clear out all the nests this way though, especially because you don't really find anything to attack. I can maybe simultaneously try to take out some of the more distant nests like this. Okay, those were already targeted anyway. I have no idea where everybody's coming from now though. Let's get out of here. The gap in the live stream. This is the second stream today. I just restarted. The first stream is probably already either a VOD or becoming a VOD right now. I restarted with connection problems. Alright. I guess we wait for this to just despawn again, so we can see if we missed something. No. Ah, there is nothing there, alright. Then yes, then you can shoot that way. Okay, we are shooting deep into unexplored territory again. Alright, we want to get out of here already. I'm just gonna check with the expansion chunks if we missed anything. Okay, we didn't miss anything. We knew about those guys. I know we knew about those guys. We didn't really clear out from the center out to the edge, which was my original plan. Just carefully spiral out. But we are not very carefully doing anything today. So those guys are coming immediately. Gotta get out of here. Oh, they're gonna spot me. Run away! The best strategy in Factorio. Always run away! There's nothing here. We did pick up 3 eggs. Let's drop those. So one tiny base there. Alright, good. And the cleanup is just letting the enemies despawn. It's almost scandalous. I should really disable that option that they auto target if I want to manually shoot. Yeah, perhaps shooting into the dark spots is the way here as well. I don't know. I think the radars are powerful enough to get the job done. It's another decent spot, I think. Yeah, if we do another good one over here, and with that I mean setting them to not auto target. We can probably hit a whole bunch of nests from here. I missed that one. That's far away. So peaceful music on the background. I don't really see anybody coming just yet. Oh, is that... We need already 2 shots, apparently, to destroy... Whoa, to destroy the bigger nest. Okay, they're coming now. Oh, that guy gets a head start. Cliffs. Okay, that's still very big stompers. That still might go wrong very quickly. That's a massive amount of guys. 500 base health. How is that not destroyed though? Maybe it didn't get targeted directly. Okay, that did the trick. The clattering tinfoil sound, that would be clattering tinfoil in the background. There shouldn't be too much more of it, I think. Should have gone for uncommon artillery shots. Yeah, producing 10,000 of those though, that would have been a royal pain. Alright, let's do the from the center out kind of thing. There were like 2 bases like right next to me. We have hit 50% evolution though. We can expect to start seeing the big guys coming out. That's auto-targeted. That one, I think that's the last one in our area here. This will disappear now. Plop. Okay, that's gone. And that one we had marked as well. It is not in range though. So let's sprint a little bit north. Let's see if we one hit kill this then. No. Okay, that means the time of manual shooting is probably over. I guess I could still double click. But that should be everything in our area now. Only around the edges we still have expansion chunks, so that's good. We'll switch that off again. Still 2k SPM, surprisingly. So I guess if we want to stay true to the method, we are first going to artillery and then going to laser. Then going to radar, the rest only. I have enough, if no radars get destroyed, I have enough to build another loop exactly. That should be 10 by 10. Currently we're at 8 by 8. And artillery shells, I have 10,000 artillery shells in my pocket through this guy over here, which we can just place everywhere. So I guess that is the 8 by 8 clear ish. Let's go to the edges and place artillery and see what happens. This might be a fair bit of a grind, I imagine. That could be the case. We want to go pretty much to the edge of our radar vision. And then just let the turrets rip into the void from there. Okay. Ooh, these guys are still all here. Can we see a big guy? Oh yeah, no, it's a medium still. That guy already looks big. How long have those guys been hanging around though? I feel like those guys have been hanging around way more than they have any right to. Okay, we got a couple of them. I guess those guys are now gonna come here. Perhaps that will reactivate the group into something else and trigger the despawning stuff later on. Man, I could get seriously stuck in the landscape. This is a pretty dangerous strategy without the help of the, what's it called again? The flying armor, the mech armor. Okay, that kind of covers that nicely. So if we walk along the edge of the visible radar scan terrain, we should probably be clearing out at least some part of the next radar station. I'm not sure how much time we're gonna have though. To wait around. There's too much rotating going on. And that's a quick stomper. Okay, let's get out of here. That is way quicker than... Okay, now he's stopping. Those guys can move if they want to. Again, stuck in the geography. So is there still a nest up there? No, not up there. I'm gonna get confused now. We're still not really at the mystery technique. Still at the clearing out part. Guess these guys are getting it now. Okay, they are wasting no time anymore. That's a medium, it's not a big one. Man, those guys are fast. I hope I can outspeed them. I know, I don't really like this technique. I think we're gotta do the raider thing. Maybe at the same time, I don't know. Maybe deeper just. Like this is the next radar scan range. So I suppose maybe gotta go a little bit deeper. Alright, as long as I run away in time, we're fine. Why going that far with clearing? I have no idea how much territory I will need, and I'm not sure I can do this later again. Let's grab one more badge from space. I was going anyway. There's some near side of the belt stuff going on. We still have 9,500 artillery shells. Oh god. Can I see it here? We have spent 779 so far. I brought 10,000. I think we will have enough then. I guess I just wish the range was a little bit greater. Alright, get out of here, get out of here. Ooh, those guys are fast. I don't even have any of that healing bioflux on me or anything now. I don't really need to go that far out of the way. Yeah, those... let's wait over here. Those guys might be in the path directly. Okay, we are at the super sizable bases down here. Let's get some firepower in there. Let's grab shells. Oh yeah, let's be... Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, only the small guy spotted me. That could have gone way worse. That's a lot of guys. Still a couple nests down there. Oh, they spotted me. I'm not gonna fight those. Let's go away. There's more. Alright. I guess what we might do then is just go along the edge a little. Just gently breeze into the unknown territory with our turrets. And then just go for the next radar loop and finish the job. Just a little bit of quick shooting. Whoa, those are a bit harder to kill. I'm really happy that guy stopped there in its tracks. I was looking for the... Let's get rid of that one. I'll just copy this one. I just moved it on the taskbar or on the hotbar. That was not very smart. As long as those guys stay at distance, you can kind of see what's going on. Oh, nice. He blew up the stomper there. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, the achievement is gonna stay pinned for the rest of the game while he is sinking. Gotta use the landing pad to scan that area, man. I should do that a bit better. Like this. Okay, we see what's going on. Okay, let's go a bit further. Funnel trunk in the way. Sure. Okay, that's gonna target everything. We're shooting again in all directions simultaneously. That is not great. I should use more of that 4-chunk range. If those stompers are not slowed down by other enemies, they can be scarily fast, man. Like if they are waiting for the group to collect, that is not so bad, but when they run at full speed, they are like super scary. Oh, the shells again. Oof. Alright. That was the last salvo. Get out, get out, get out again. Ah, thanks, sheep. Yeah, let me grab the coffee. The coffee counts. Cheers. Oh, there's a bunch of almost dead riggers. Let's add them to our kill count. That's an easy win. I must say I'm definitely glad I made those artillery turrets rare. The extra range is, it still feels very limiting, so I can only imagine how bad that would be with regular artillery turrets. I don't have the means to research artillery range though. I think it's a million yellow signs again. We don't have anything near that. Okay, we made it to one side. Problem with the strategy is that the perimeter is getting larger and larger. This looks like a good opportunity to do one of those long distance strikes again. Oh, they're actually all within range, but the closest ones are gonna get targeted first. I have to double click every one though. Yeah, that's not the best. Okay, we know what direction they're coming from, so we can go take a forward look. Okay, get out. The cavalry is coming. I think I have shot myself into a corner there. The group is coming behind me. Okay, gotta get out. Still didn't see a big one. All still mediums. Yeah, we're at 720 or like 720p now. Because of earlier trouble with the quality. That's the only one. I know. But you're back? Alright. Okay, we're gonna have to wait that out on the second loop with the radar vision to see if there are still nests there. Let's order some more orbital strike. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we got the first big one. And the second. The medium suddenly look very tiny compared to those guys. The behemoth ones, they have like... They cover like a chunk. We tested that earlier when we were on Vulcan still in editor mode. The behemoth stompers, they cover like almost an entire chunk with their legs. It's absolutely terrifying. Alright, we can grab another stack. Looks like we're first gonna go this way a bit then. Somewhere over here. Alright, we can go back a bit. Let's try to do that quadruple chunk thing. It's okay if the trees explode on the turrets. Alright, there we go. They're targeting different nests because they scan the chunks in a different order. So that's good. Big strafer is down. Whoa, those guys are quick. Get out of here, get out of here. Look at the speed of... Okay, this strategy is gonna get a bit tougher now. They look like moving nests on the map, man. Look at the size of their thing. Alright. Oh, there comes another big one. I didn't even see him coming. Oh, and look at that guy run. Doesn't know in which direction he's running. That is what saves us. But he's running for sure. Alright, so all of those are pulled that way. Still have a bot. Now we're gonna do business over here, so we're gonna delete this. For 40 hours, we're barely half an hour in, if you compare it to default settings. So I don't see what you're complaining about. I'm still doing some stuff by hand, half an hour into the game. Oh, I gotta pay attention, man. Those big guys are scary. That clears out this water side, apparently. I'm just gonna put it in the copy queue. There was nothing exceptionally close by. So we did have a bit of time there. And this is a decent way to get around the map like this. I think though we'll do one more radar loop around, and that's going to be the perimeter. It starts to be a bit work intensive. Oh, there's... Gotta go, gotta bail, gotta bail. That's just a medium one. I thought it was worse. Let's check if this area is clear. No, turrets are moving. And they're moving to this side. More firepower then. Those guys are gonna appear pretty soon. There's the big stomper again. He's not connected to anything, so he's fast. This strategy is bound to go wrong at some point. I'm gonna mess this up. No, we're not gonna lay pipes. I didn't bring pipes. I would have brought those over for sure. I don't think I would have made them on site from the abundant iron rocks which are on this planet. I would have shipped those in. I think we're going deep enough though with the enemy territory stuff. This is a very accurate placement style, very necessary to succeed. No, don't all rotate that way. There's nothing else to shoot in this entire area. Everything is... Alright, everything is just enemy then. No more nests. Okay, that's good. Unexpected. Hopefully I can carry this. Right, I can. I gotta see that though. Yeah, no nests here at all. Just far away. So it's working pretty well. Oh, we missed one. I guess we got an expansion chunk here. Let's check that, just to see if something pops up there. In the new player experience I had the idea that expansions don't always happen on GLEBA, or at least not very... I think I theorized at the time that just some of them were skipped, like there's a random chance to skip them. Oh, I'm right next to them. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, they run up first to collect. So we have time to get out another shot or two. Well, that's about it. Alright, this method is working incredibly well so far. Struck by cliffs. Where will the mystery turrets shoot? That way, alright. And that's all, okay. Can I get pipes over from Vulcanus? I think I can order pipes from Novi's. They are in the network there. But I only have one rocket silo hooked up to that network. Let's go over here. I think there's not too much enemies here. This is all pretty dry land. I can like shoot a little bit in this direction just to see what's there. Stuff is still moving and shooting, so I'm waiting. Alright, that's enough waiting, let's go. Oh, I can set the request so that the bots fill them automatically. That is true. It is a... Holy moly, that's a big party. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with any of that. It's a bit cheesy. I think if bots fill the turrets though, they prefer one. If I don't have enough shells, they'll... Oh god, get out of here. That is too close by to do this kind of thing. I think they prefer to fill one turret. We can check that right now. So first of all, I would need to make a blueprint though. I have to use the blueprint. I don't think I'm gonna do that. The ground is just not with all the landfill stuff, it's just not too suitable to put a fixed blueprint in place. Okay, one more shot, guys. Okay, get out, go. Is that guy following me? No. Wondering if I missed anything. Looks like... no. Yeah, I don't really want to go deeper right now. Zap. Okay, there is a lot of guys here as well. Probably I want to distract... the closest guys here, so I can set up shop there. If these guys come my way, what is the range on this thing here? Okay, it covers actually all of that, so I might even move. Oh, we are not gonna move. Take that. Okay. We'll do the chunk thing again. Oh no, that's not good. That is too close by. Okay, they're not coming, they're not coming. Go, 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 go. Run. Okay, a couple off to the side here. %70 evolution. So we're getting, I think we're getting a decent amount of big ones already. These are still coming to over there from far away. Again, I didn't bring any landfill. Looks like these are the closest bases. That is good news. That means the entire area is pretty much clear. Alright, Odium, thanks for all the helpful messages whenever the stream did something stupid again, and see you next time. It's hard to look at chat in this specific stream because of the constant threat of running into a big stomper cluster. Let's just see how fast that guy kills me. I haven't saved in like a while. Clearing into 10 by 10, I suppose. 10 by 10 radar vision. I'm just gonna walk under this stomper and see how fast he stomps me. Oh, he stomps me pretty fast. I think that was like technically 2 shots, 2 hits. Let's do that once more. I'll slow the game down to half speed. Stomp. Stomp. Alright. So we gotta, I gotta be more careful of those guys. I'm being too overconfident. Nothing can happen to me. You know. Let's start scouting with this thing. Oh. Right. That's a lot of guys. Not even sure how I'm gonna clear all of those guys out with what I have right now. Let's start by sending down at least 50 more shells. I think I should lead this one nest out to the side here again. No, not shoot south yet. Ah, that was not the intention. Okay. Don't sprint to me like that. Okay, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, they're going that way, so it's not that bad. Could have been way worse. Now we just hope for the best. So if a big stomper comes, I just have to bail immediately. Whoa, those guys are fast as well. What the heck? I'm in way too dangerous territory here. If they're not after me... I can shoot another salvo. Yeah, no, that is too much. That is too much. I think we're hitting the limit here of what I can do with just artillery. So that is maybe a sign that we are indeed far enough out. If we want to get out further, we need other strategies than this cheesy hit and run kind of thing. Don't wait for one more shot. I don't have time for that. Go, 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 go. That is a dense area. Alright, sound back. Nice. Alright, I don't have 50 inventory slots remaining. Can try to get another shot off down south there. Okay, we're shooting into the void first. Why are we not shooting? Doesn't matter why. We can first run away and ask questions later. Oh, that are probably just enemies then. I hope I can carry this. Yikes. Barely. Now it's just rinse and repeat a bunch, I suppose. I don't think I need to try to fight any of those big stomper guys. Hopefully here we still have mostly small and mediums. Those were generated already. There's a gone. Okay, once you get the hang of it, it's really a fairly easy way. But at some point the enemies are just going to be too dense to keep avoiding. Right, head out, head out. It's probably useless to do that kind of thing. Just let it rip automatically. I guess we can explore a bit. I don't need to explore. We have the a big stomper shows up. If I even see the side of a big stomper, I should just bail immediately. Those guys are just way too dangerous when they make their sprint. I have this guy to explore. Shouldn't be exploring with shells. I can carry 50 shells again, I think. Okay, big stompers, get out, get out, get out. Man, those guys are terrifying. If behemoth stompers, I think this is limited to 85% devolution then. Well, on my game, since we got the behemoth enemies mod, that is gonna be a problem. That's the first medium stomper, really. Alright. I don't think I should be here. I think I'm too far off. Now that we're here, let's do one salvo into the void, I suppose. No, there's nothing close by enough to target. Alright. Good. Let's get out of here then. It's going well. The problem is, just like on Norvis, what the problem was. We're gonna be at behemoths before we have anything regarding a base, let alone defenses. Of course, the difference is, technically we got stuff set up on other planets now, so that might help us out a bit. I think I did research the tank, I haven't used it though. Just more stuff to get distracted by. A bunch of stuff on this side of the water as well. Is fairly close by. Yeah, but we're not gonna be able to shoot a lot here. Oh, maybe we are. Those guys are collecting. There's the big guy. You know the rules. Big guy. If a big guy is moving, we are moving as well. I'm too close by, I think. Man, those guys are speedy. And that guy just stomps me in a second, in less than a second. I'm stuck behind enemy lines. I need to go that way. Yeah, we do need 2 shots per nest now. Not too bad. This area of the world looks less populated again. We're almost all the way around, just the north side still. Let's take a look at how the expansion chunks look now. Alright, so we pushed them back pretty well. Not all of the nests have been destroyed everywhere, but that was not our goal just yet. I think we'll do that in the radar phase. We'll make the second loop Push them back a little bit more. And then before we start the anti-expansion program, we will make sure that absolutely nothing is on our side. Okay, that is an expansion that might have happened. We're spotting it now. The problem is, if this works the same as on Norvies, the expansions are gonna go up from once per hour to like 15 times per hour as well. Good, we have trash slots. Okay, let's switch them off again for the combat part. Can I kill a large stomper? I'm pretty sure I can't. I've got like almost minimum damage rockets with shooting speed 1 per second. And the flamethrower and the bullets, I have to be too close by to use that for sure. I think he can stomp me before I can even shoot him with my machine gun. Oh. Okay, those are only small ones. I didn't see him. Okay, they're only small ones, but they are big small ones. Big small ones, if you catch my... That could have been very, very dangerous. They take a while to kill. Are those guys heading for me? Okay, looks like I thought this was a relatively unpopulated area. Looks like I was wrong. Alright, that corner is for radar mic in the future. I picked up more of those hacks. It's good I have it on the bar, it's easy to spot then. Okay, I want to get rid of these two guys. So I can set up shop over here. Apparently that's a entirely landfilled area. That's most of the turrets at least. Oh, we're way too close to the stomper guys again. Turrets were just about to shoot, but the stomper was even just about to stomp me. They're actually following me now, so let's get out of there. We need another one of those resupplies. And we're actually cliffed. Right. Oh, I thought those were enemies coming down. Alright, let's get out, let's get out. I cannot watch the artillery turrets. If something stompy is on its way, I need to get out of here. The strafers are actually... maybe they are just deadly in combination with some of the other guys, but I don't really find them to be that dangerous. The stompers though, those are like insta-dead coming from above. I guess the strafers with their poison regular things, they do a lot of chip damage. Apparently I chopped the Yumako tree. That's gonna spoil. That's enough, the rest is for radar Mike. Chainsaws? No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do any of that. But there's another single nest. See if we can just... get rid of those. So we can set up shop over here again. Looks like a decent area. Forgot about that I could do that with the landing pad. I think that's no nests anymore there. The turrets agree there is nothing here anymore, they say. And the turrets know all. Okay, I don't need more shells at the moment. Okay, there are still some guys. Oh, they saw me. That's not great. Okay, they're going back. Fine, then we'll set up over here. In this cliff Valley of Doom with no escape. That sounds like a good plan. Updates. Give me updates. Okay, those guys are gonna arrive first. Okay, they already almost arrived. Get out of this cliff valley of death. I haven't set up anything on Fulgora just yet, science related, so Tesla turrets are not gonna happen soon. I'm planning to set up GLEBA signs before. Fulgora signs. Okay, more shells. Okay, there's nothing here. At least not according to what we can see right there. Aha. Aha. Right. Oh, that is a mistake. We're gonna get some more drop pods. I'm not sure if they're gonna drop here or at the center of the map. I guess we'll see it. I'll leave a marker here. I think they're gonna drop at the center of the map though. Okay, easy kill there. Let's pull them back to this side, so they won't be in the way of our exploration. Okay, we don't get the message that we forgot to pick up something, so perhaps they didn't launch yet. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, alright. I believe if you mark them for deconstruction, they stop the blinking in the bottom here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that was an acceptable mistake. What's a GLEBA strategy? like how we opened North is basically first delete all enemies and then build base. It's basically the same thing. Except this time we have something more than yellow ammo gun turrets without any damage upgrades. There's more going on here than I initially thought. The only problem is those big stompers. They are scarily fast and scarily stompy. They can literally, like, basically one-shot me. They need 2 stomps, but they stomp in such quick succession that it's basically a one-shot. This is all wetlands. I want to go up a bit more, I think. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, we can do another refill. Nothing here. See if the turrets agree. The turrets know where enemies spawn almost before the enemies know it themselves. So just a couple small ones really. Okay, not all small ones, because a stomper it's on its way. It means we are on our way out. I'm picking up surprisingly few pieces of garbage. Oh, whoops. Where the heck did those guys come from? I guess that is that one nest I forgot about. Looks like we automatically picked it off right now. Ah no, there's still that one guy over there. So let's show that off then. That's just the one nest without even any spawns. This is our goal. You can see there are no expansion chunks anywhere. And this is what happens to them when we eliminate all the biter bases. Poof, and they're gone. Now we just need to prevent them from coming back. Which sound again? Which sound is gone again? Alright, then maybe we'll just call it here. It's been already quite a decently sized stream. It's just not really that great with all the problems. I'll just run back and place back the 2 raiders. We forgot, and if sound isn't back by then, I guess that's gonna be maybe it for today. This strategy has been working a lot better than I thought it would though. Alright, we got an inventory full of stuff, so we gotta clean the inventory, you know. Let's clean up our inventory a little. Oh, much better, much better. That was never an expansion. That is way too big for an early game expansion. I think, with my Norwegian knowledge. Let's delete those markers then. Just paranoid about somebody coming. I think that's all the markings. Alright, now we just gotta run 2 kilometers. We can do another comparison of the map size for GLEBA compared to how it is on Norvis now. I think we already did that actually when we placed the radars the first time. Kinetically clearing the inventory. Sound is back. Okay, then we'll just continue a little bit more. The stream is every time about to end, but then it's not about to end anymore. So I'll go to the very interesting process of placing 36 more radars, I suppose. We have that on us, so I've been using this. I guess I didn't use any poison capsules yet, so let's just take them off the bar. We'll put the radars, power line and solar panel back on there. Alright, now we can see if there will be an expansion. Alright, this is the state of the map. So the 8x8 radar chunk is fairly clear. There's like 2 protrusions still. Now we have cleared the way to build the rest of the radars. And then we'll see how much more onslaught we can deliver. Okay, we have used almost 2k artillery shells now, so we're already less than an order of magnitude off by our estimation of bringing 10,000 shells. There are some empty spots on the belt already. Now the ship is using fuel around GLEBA. I didn't think of that, but we have enough fuel cells, I think, to keep defending against the asteroids here. At least I hope so. Alright. Just wanna move some stuff around real quick. We're not using hotkeys for these anyway. I am using hotkeys for these, I think. You can only play with 2 or more quick bars if you're a pro. 1 if you're a casual, 2 if you're a gamer, and 3 or 4 if you're an absolute pro. So naturally we play with only 1. Let's use 1 where there is something on the bar at least. How much RT left on ship? I guess it should be 8.2k, maybe 8.3. 8.3k left on the ship. Alright, so looks like we're going to the most dangerous corner first. I should just continue from the corner where I left off really, because we got the biggest chance that enemies have despawned already in that corner. Whereas here, they have very much not despawned just yet. So other than the signs, is there anything else you hope to get from GLEBA? No, just the signs. I don't like GLEBA, I'm just gonna set up only the signs here. I'm not even gonna bother making rocket parts, except maybe rocket fuel, as that seems to be fairly easy. But I think blue chips and low density structures we're just going to be shipping in. We're going to have a surplus on... yeah, we should have a surplus available on Fulgora eventually anyway. And for the beginning we can ship them in from Norvis just to unlock the biolabs at least. Once we got those, we are in business. These guys also didn't despawn, or are they guarding a nest there? I don't think they are guarding a nest. These guys... okay, we are not at the edge yet, so naturally they didn't despawn. What I'm thinking. But we haven't reached the edge yet. Man, there's a lot of walking on this planet. So I haven't really looked into the tech pad just yet. I think I should make a save before doing anything else. I can place the first radar here. Let's look at the tech tree for GLEBA. I know it's like we need 1,000,000 military science to unlock something on the way to biolabs. The biolab, I think it's behind here. Okay, biolab. Biolab itself is 1,000,000 military science, alright. And we need captivity for another 1,000,000 military science. The biolabs is also 1,000,000 yellow science. Okay, so it looks like that we should not be researching laser shooting speed and upgrade to make our ship faster. We probably want to stockpile the yellow science we are producing at the moment to do the biolab for 1,000,000. Takes a long while, we're producing like 500-ish SPM or something. Yeah, 540 SPM compared to 1800 for the other science packs. So that is like a quarter of the speed almost. So we need to pick our yellow research projects carefully until we eventually will also rebuild yellow science at 2k SPM specifications. But at the moment I'm quite enjoying the quality stuff that is coming from the temporary setup, which is already running for I don't know how long. Especially stuff like the steel has been very useful. and the blue chips as well to make all the modules we need, especially with the Mark III module coming up. Another thing I want from GLEBA quite soon is the Mark III productivity module, as that is basically like 300k off of the pad of biolabs. I cannot find anything anymore now that I did that, but yeah, it's behind biter egg handling, and that is behind captivity. So I initially disregarded that because a million science deviation sounded like a lot at the time, but it's not a deviation because it's required for biolabs. So the only deviation is literally the tag itself for 300k, not even any other expensive tags or something. It's just GLEBA science. So that's going to be a big boost to productivity levels around the base, I suppose. If we can get our hands on some rare biter eggs, which I still didn't look at, but sounds not too difficult, question mark. And then there's a bunch of other GLEBA tags which are simply required to get to Aquilo, like a lot of them. We got the advanced asteroid reprocessing for 2 effing million, that is expensive, 500k carbon fiber. We can do all of this after biolabs though, which means the price will be halved, basically. So yeah, we need to save up our yellow signs for military projects. So perhaps we can instead, you know, improve rocket shooting speed, for example. That will be useful on the spaceship. And military science we have in great supply, I am pretty sure. Oh yeah, those are filling up nicely. 1.2 million stocked. We actually need most of that 1.2 million for biolabs, but military science we're actually producing at almost 1000 SPM, I think. Yeah, military science going at 980 SPM. So this 1.2 million stockpile is going to be enough to research through at least 2.5 million science, perhaps even 3 million science packs with the live production synchronously feeding the labs with the chests over here. $31 hours to get 1 million yellows. We don't quite need 1 million because of the productivity bonus in the labs. And you got to account for the live production as well. So how much do we need? Let's take a look. 1 million is the tag, but we have 18% productivity bonus in the lab, so we actually need only 847k science packs physical. And then we are producing, I think it goes like this, divided by 1800 and then multiply it by 1800 minus 570 we were doing, I think. Which means we need 580k in stock to research a 1 million tag. So basically, let's call this 60%. We need 60% of the science in stock before we can research a tag. It's actually a useful stat to know. 58% it was. I hope that math is right. I did calculated before, I would need 900k storage for artillery for 1.5 million. Which is more than 58%, but we had a lower production rate, so maybe that's about right. Artillery turned out to be pretty close. I wasted a bunch of time now. Let's copy this text. But the biolabs is gonna be insane though. I will save it here. No, we're not done on GLEBA yet. We have cleared the area though. I think the expansion stuff is gonna have to wait for next stream, but we are gonna place, I think what's gonna be the last band of raiders at least. Maybe while clearing out a little bit more of those annoying nests here and there. Pretty soon we're gonna need 3 artillery shells too. Oh no! Okay, it's not going over the radar vision. I didn't want to shoot that way though. I wanted this way to remain clear. Yeah, that is what I thought would happen. They're gonna leave the radar alone, so I guess I am not too sad. Alright, just keep inching away at them, I suppose. And hope that all the enemies despawned here. There's still a lot of red on the map, but I think we can try to get a good perspective on that. It should all disappear. Yeah, there is nothing there. Alright. That's great. Wait, I do need to move these points out. I didn't think I would be placing more raiders. These have been pretty helpful actually. So I want to keep it going. I guess it's the easiest to place these when the raiders are all flickering at night and whatnot, so let's hold off on that. Okay, I think we can outrun if we don't run straight under a big stomper. I think we don't need to be that scared to run into enemies like that guy over there. I think here is still a nest then. Okay, we do need to be a little bit scared. No, there's no nest. Okay, don't shoot then. Okay, so those guys haven't despawned. That's a 15,000 health big stomper. I'm not gonna be killing that one. Maybe we only recently shot these guys down. It is getting evening now. I don't know what those guys are doing there. Let's try to reactivate them and get them to despawn perhaps. See if we do actually do some damage to this big guy. Okay, we are doing damage. Now they're gonna visit here though, so let's head out here. So it is possible to kill one, but that requires a pretty sizable strike, I suppose. We're gonna get the flickering now, so there's a good moment to put all of these in place. Before it's fully night. I think that's it. I think I'm all the way around, except for the newest batch of raiders, but I'll do those off cam. Alright. Just checking if the road is clear. $100 raiders. What did we do today? We built 100 raiders on GLEBA. Let's check. Alright, clear. Oh, but I didn't think it would be this slow to perform all this. Clean, alright. Looks like most of the stuff despawned. Am I off by one? Which one? Which one is off by one? No. Unless you tell me which one, I'm just not gonna believe it. Now I can sleep tonight. Oh, I see one base there. Let's blow that one up. We need 2 shots. Alright. Sure, that was not the intention, but it's far enough out that it won't really hurt. Okay, now we're walking a slightly less dangerous location. I did increase the size of the minimap and the user interface in general, so it's a little bit dangerous. I cannot look what's behind the minimap. Because of the 720p stream, I thought that would be a good idea. Increase the size of the interface a bit so you can see what's going on. Top third from right. I'm not seeing it. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. I'll worry about it off cam. Send me a screenshot on Discord with a big red arrow, just like a YouTube thumbnail. Couple guys left over here. They all should be nicely in range of this area over here. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, that guy is the closest apparently. Now we're gonna rotate back to that. Alright. I'm going to have to watch this a bit, because they're going to close in real fast. Okay, the bots can get stomped. I'm not sure that was in time to clear out all the nests, but we'll find out later. Thanks, Jeroen. I'm going to be very annoyed in 6 months when I edit this. If I'm off by 1. I think this area was unfinished business still. There's a bunch of nests. Looks like mostly this nest and that one. I'm not sure if I have time to shoot the other one. No, I don't. Oh, get out, get out. I think once the turrets disappear, they get confused for a moment, which allows me to pick the bots back up. Just need to have a lot of turrets shooting at the same time. I may have lost a turret there. Alright, one turret is dead. That's good that the decoy turret saved me. 5 damaged ones. Alright, we lost one, we've got 19 left. Not too bad. If it keeps going at this pace, I'll spend my 10,000 shells before I'm ready. I have no idea why they came though. Maybe they spotted me. And were in pursuit of me or something, and I missed that. Okay, looks like that's all. The raider survived, so that's nice. This area is mostly clean. As long as the raider is not off by one, if one of those dots is off by one, I can kinda live with that. It was a nice dance here. The stomper were stomping around. Like a rain dance or something. Oh, I didn't bring any landfill. I guess we could get some stone from these things, but we get a lot of copper from that instead of stone. I'm only 2 kilometers away from home. Why didn't I think to bring landfill? I have been forgetting that every time. Let's put it in a more visible place. Is the bitrate off again? Six kilobytes a second, that is not a lot. It's just a dot, check this code. I will. I will fix it though after the stream off cam. Hey! 99% on mining productivity. After that we are gonna finish turbo transport belts, which fires up Vulcanus to the max again, which means we cannot simultaneously produce more artillery shells. Not that it looks like we're needing them, but you know, just for the record. How's it going with these mining patches? Pretty well. Don't think we need to be scared of running out of space there. Right. Artillery shells. I forgot that those landed here. Stack a landfill. That's all I came for. That's gonna spoil as well. Sure. I probably want to take an extra stack of those because I already know one of them is gonna get busted, and that means I won't have enough to actually place the last raider. I need every single one of the 100 I had on me. Research is running at 2k SPM now, 2124. Basically 1800 physical science packs with 18% productivity bonus from the rare productivity modules. Okay, it was quite far. Where am I even going? Here. Still 1k. That's mining productivity 3. After the biolabs though, that 1800 SPM is gonna turn into, I think, almost 5k of science progress. Which is quite astonishing, really. Are these guys still real? Let's do a big old nightmare eraser. It erases my nightmares. It looks like there's bad guys hiding in the fog, but then I just place my radar thing down and everything is fine again. The landing pad. This is uncharted territory though, so here still actually are a lot of guys. Our radar needs to be placed over here and over here. Okay, that's still a lot of combat. Can we go around the back? A little bit tricky of a gap. It is a bit too ballsy perhaps. So that's not safe. Okay, they're shooting the wrong way. No, that guy is gonna come way too soon. Alright, we gotta get out. Especially since the path to escape is very specific here, apparently. Oh, this is gonna shoot to the south. Alright. 74% evolution as well. I think, yeah, this is the last lap. For sure. I don't want to be doing this in the behemoth era. Looks like I'm able to get behind here. Man, there's a lot of those guys on the coast. Probably don't even have enough shells to bring them all down. There doesn't seem to be a lot behind here. So with a bit of luck I can sneak behind the back. Maybe even request a sneaky bunch of artillery shells. There's still a couple nests there, not too many anymore. So we might be able to clear that out. But I think we're gonna have to continue raiding from the other side. Unless we can... Unless we can actually place the raiders now, which is maybe questionable. Oh, maybe we can. Okay, that's the furthest out one over here. The other one... we can distract those guys with artillery turrets again. For now though, maybe I'll just place some turrets here. 69 shells, that's a good sign that this is gonna go well. Yeah, they have a quick... It looks like they have a quicker reaction time with the higher evolution. Look at those guys stomping away their way towards me. That is a lot of guys as well. Oh, they have seen me. I think. Are they in pursuit? Yes, they are. Some sort of weird... I'm not gonna let my eyes off of that. We can get the raider in. Still got a stomper on my tail. Oh no, he's just relocating. This is a bad idea. No, don't shoot those. But there's a cliff as well. I need to get out of there. I need to get out. Run. That's gonna be a job for future Mike. It's too dense here with those guys. Holy moly. I thought those were my bots. Alright, there goes my raider. Trees. Okay, now this is way too dangerous here behind, man. I shouldn't be doing this. I think I'm gonna try to sneak my way out. Get an update. Nobody's here. Okay, maybe I can do one more attempt. I think the only nests are over there now. Yeah, I got everything. And they go to collect far away. Okay, we're good then. Get out of here. Whew, that was a stressful area. No. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back for that one. It looks like it doesn't want to stay up. Fine then. It looks like we're in a little bit of a less stressful area now. Hopefully we can get this stuff done. And a little bit quickly. Okay, this is going splendid. Those probably all don't exist. No, they don't. Those might still exist. Yeah, those still exist. We need to be right... Yeah, basically right there where they are. Order some more shells. Starting to get a feel for the distance. Okay, well within range, but not so dangerously close that I'm gonna get swamped immediately. And they should all vacate that area now, and I can go place my raider. Oh, unless they spot me on the way. Oh, these are big guys now. How about the flamethrower? Oh, that works quite well. The flamethrower is always a little bit unwieldy to use though. Sploff, alright. I guess that expansion chunk will no longer really exist. %75% and counting. Alright, that's weird. The shell ordering thing. I just gotta look at my dots. The dots are correct. Except that one dot, which we shall not speak about. I can't believe I'm getting green bells. That was not in my list of expectations when I started this playthrough. I didn't even think we would be getting red bells. I thought we would be getting red bells eventually, but not so early. But not blue bells or green bells. Looks like I'm either getting used to the insane science cost or... I don't really know. Maybe 2k SPM is actually not that bad. I mean, 2 signs per minute in a regular playthrough. That sounds like not a lot, but 20 signs per minute does sound like a rate at which you could get through the game with. It's not a good SPM, but it's a doable SPM. And given that I need to do about like 10 times more stuff to get through this game, you could consider this a 20 SPM base in some sort of weird way. And that means we have enough to get through the game and research the text we want. Kind of. Except for yellow signs for now, because that's running at 0.5 SPM. Okay, this northern side is way easier. It looks like the radar square is almost complete. Yeah, biolabs will double our SPM to almost 5. 5 SPM. Is it really gonna be only that one radar that get destroyed? Which is gonna be missing from the grand scheme of things? It does appear so. I think this area is already pretty clear here. How long have we spent on GLEBA to achieve all of this so far? That's a great question. Sound's gone again. Okay, that's probably a pretty decent moment then. And last radar complete. What's over here? Nothing. And over there is the missing radar. I guess we can see that without the interference. This is maximum zoom out on Novice, on GLEBA, on Vulcanus. Already have a larger area explored on GLEBA than on Vulcanus. And Fulgora as well. That's not too bad. I do have 21X on me that are about to explode, so let's just drop those in the landscape. Sound is gone again. On Twitch. Yeah, looks like connection is doing weird things again. The radars are gonna reveal new chunks. They're even gonna generate new chunks. I don't believe I have generated everything up to the 20 chunk distance away yet, which radars generate around the player, but they do that very slowly. You need like, if nothing is generated around you, it takes like half an hour, or like 15 minutes if you only walk on one side. If the back half is already generated, it'll take quite a while. I'm gonna finish the business with placing that radar back. And I think then that's gonna be it for today. It's taking quite a while to walk over the surface of the planet, even with this 10 rare legs running armor. I'm surely glad I got the fission reactors. I haven't had the need to worry about power even for a second. I think we're about, yeah, 1.6k squares out, tiles out in a square. I think that's the distance, roughly the distance where behemoth worms start to spawn on Novice, to give you an idea. Alright, I cannot get close enough to see that. I will have to go around again. It's night as well, that's not great. I'm walking to the south, that's not great. These guys are gonna pop into existence any moment now, which is also not great. Those guys are literally standing on the side where my radar is supposed to be, which is again not great. Can I draw these guys up here? Alright, they're doing something. I'm gonna just tiptoe my way over through the landfill if those guys are gonna stay in the way. Can I, pretty please? Right. Radar square complete, let's get out of there. Before these guys hatch and cause all sorts of new problems. Alright. 75% evolution. We are 10% away from hitting the behemoths, which is a mod. But we are getting them. I don't know why the mod author decided to spawn these in at 85% evolution. But yeah, this guy has the health of a... It doesn't even fit. It has the health of a small demolisher. And this is also going to be the end of stream save, I suppose. So let's just plop that guy down next to these guys and just see the size difference. If I can find them, I need to get over there manually and select it from this menu. Yeah, right. Remember when these mediums looked scary? That's literally, look at that guy, he's standing with every leg in a different chunk. 80 kilometers per hour as well. That is pretty fast. Alright. Let's do the fun thing. Okay, he still has to stomp me twice. He's already healed up to full health. Right. So yeah, those guys are on the spawn list after 10% more evolution. We're gonna reach that probably before we even build a base here on GLEBA. But that is the initial landing done, the initial area cleared. Let's check if we have everything. Yeah, we kinda do. There are no red squares in our area. The green squares just come in from beyond our borders, which is fine. But this will be happening over time. Oh, we do have the expansion group here, I think. Look at that. That looks like an expansion group. So this expansion is happening. Let me see if I can speed up time. We can actually see it happening. I've never seen an expansion happen on GLEBA before. There we go. They're making an expansion. Nice. Alright, if this works the same as on Norvies, it's gonna happen like 10 times per hour at this pace. So we need to hurry up a little with finishing our anti-expansion protection system. Because 10 expansions per hour is a lot, and at some point I won't be fast enough to push them back with artillery anymore. So it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but it's looking good. Yeah, this seems very Norwegian in the way it works. So yeah, and that is the way they can start to get back in my base. So we're not done yet. Well, it's looking alright. Some more nests have to go, and we have to decide where exactly to place the anti-expansion border. This looks like it should be big enough to make like 3k SPM on GLEBA or something from these things. There's no way that's gonna spread as far. Is there? I don't think so. This is quite a size. This is probably way oversized already. This is probably oversized in the way that I brought way too many artillery shells from Vulcanus. We still have 8.3k on board, which means we spent like 1/6 of the shells we produced. We were safe on the right side though. Not. We have overproduced way too much instead of underproduced by a fair amount. Guess that's the right way to do it in unknown situations. Chainsaws can help with those late game stompers, yeah, right. Alright. Not too bad. During all of this time, science has kept chugging along at 2k SPM without any interference, so that's good. We just took last 50 hours. Global. Yeah, we upgraded military science with the Mark II productivity modules as well, which did a bit of work on there. And science is at 2124 over a 10-hour period. Exactly as it should be. So far all is good. I'll have a look off cam if all the resources are still in order, but the only thing I'm worried about is oil. Oil has diminished to 9k. I think this was a 21 million stockpile when we started. So that has declined a bit. Then the question is, how long have we been on GLEBA? Enter GLEBA's 436 hours, so we're here 5 hours 45 minutes. Not too bad. And I still have the stuff I need to get off of the planet. We got a rocket silo, we can build a rocket. Apparently, I took off my armor because I died. Yeah, I see. But we can build a rocket, we can get off of here and go back to fix some problem before coming back, but not really, because we first need to set up that anti-expansion stuff. How that is done though is still gonna be a secret. I was planning to do the stream, but we're out of time, so we're going to do that, of course, next time. And thanks everybody for tuning in and hanging out. I'll see you soon.